is up, guys, and welcome to episode number 58 of the Good Point Bro podcast. My name is Caden. This is my little bro, Cam.
Don't sleep.
Don't sleep, baby. We're going to keep that same format. So we have 3 minutes for you guys today. 2 5 minutes, and then we got a clip at the end. The clip at the end today is going to be about the clutchest players ever. So make sure that you stick to the end so you can see the clutchest players in NBA history are. Dude, that's the freaking Decatur Athletic Club, that gym I went to.
Really?
They call me.
Yeah,
they're
trying to get
every
they're trying to get
single
people.
day. Every single day.
Nobody's going there yet?
I don't know, but it's unbelievable how much they text me. It's really annoying.
It's a really nice gym, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was all right. All right. So we'll start with our first 3-minute topic. And boom. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers is officially a New York Jet. Now, that AFC division was already pretty stacked. You had the Jets, Dolphins, Bills, Patriots.
Patriots, yeah.
So, yeah, even now, which sucks because that means at least one Bama guy is not making the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Mac Jones is already, who knows about his job. Bill Belichick wants him out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of that whole thing where he went to outside sources for help with the offense.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, like, the offense sucked, and he was like, yo, we don't have an OC. And then he went to, like, let's say, some guy at Alabama that he used to coach with and be like, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
And then Bill Belichick found out about it.
Well, I mean, Bill Belichick literally hired a defensive coordinator for OC with Mac. They hindered his development a lot. Like, think about how good he was his rookie year to his second year.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to happen.
No.
You're supposed
He
to
was a
get
Pro
better.
Bowler.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been, but he
22 touchdowns and 13 interceptions, and he looked like by far the best quarterback in that draft. Like, there was no conversation with him and Justin Fields at that point.
Yeah, at that time.
Now it looks like most people would pick Justin Fields over Mac now.
Yeah, which I don't even know if I would. But Mac Jones seems like his ceiling isn't that high, but his floor isn't that low.
I don't understand. I think the Bears made a huge mistake by trading the number 1 pick. Like, Bryce Young is literally.
We'll get into that in a minute.
Oh, we're calling the draft.
We're going to that in a minute. So, yeah, Aaron Rodgers is a New York Jet. It seems like most of those type of situations where a player is there just so long end cruelly.
No, I think it's going to be a success.
No. I don't mean his on the Jets. I mean specifically with the Packers. Like, they're on a team for a long time. Rarely do we see them just kind of ride off into the sunset. I feel like it's always
with Brett Favre going to the Vikings or whatever.
Well, he went to the Jets first.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he went to the Jets and then the Vikings.
So what's going to happen is the Vikings are going to give up on Kirk Cousins, and then Aaron Rodgers is going to go there and finish the timeline.
Aaron Rodgers is
But no, I mean, like, if you look at Aaron Rodgers on the Packers, they gradually want to move off of him. You look at Patriots with even Tom Brady, you have the GOAT, and they want to move off on him.
That was because the egos.
There's always something.
Yeah.
It's whether it's play or just a dynamic, like, is flawed, or there's some type of drama going on. But regardless, it seems like they always move off the guy, and it's always an abrupt ending. Like, even dynasties. Like, look at Jordan. The way that Jordan and the Bulls ended.
It's all egos. It's all Jerry Krause wanted to rebuild a team so he could get all the glory. He was saying that organizations win championships, and he was saying that Phil Jackson was going to coach next year and Michael Jordan didn't want to play. Then you have Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Now, the Packers just did Aaron Rodgers dirty because they never gave pieces around him. They drafted his replacement after he won an MVP.
Yeah. So
that was before he won the MVP.
And then he won
Once they drafted Jordan Love, then he won back-to-back MVPs. So the Packers kind of screwed that up, and then obviously Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, they both wanted to prove that they can win without each other, I think. So,
all right, next 3-minute topic, we have the NFL draft is tomorrow. So obviously it's a big controversy on who or what should be the number 1 pick as far as positions. So a lot of people are saying that Bryce Young is pretty much the consensus overall number 1 pick to the Carolina Panthers. After that, it gets a little bit muddy. I guess C.J. Stroud at 18% on his IQ test.
Yeah, but I think that I still don't think Will Levis, like, C.J. Stroud is the most talented.
They're saying Will Levis could get drafted over him now.
Yeah, no, he's or Mel Kiper projected Will Levis over him now. But my thing is, like, we watched C.J. Stroud play. He showed his running ability against Georgia. Like, he's the most talented passer, I think, just with touch in the whole draft. I don't understand. Like, Will Levis had horrible accuracy issues the whole year with Kentucky. He's just a physical freak and has the strongest arm in the draft. But I don't understand why. Like, Stroud has good size, really good arm talent. He seems like he has good awareness in the game. I don't understand why this IQ test is going to make him
I don't know.
go under Will
And then
Levis. It
Coach
makes no
Day,
sense.
Coach Day was on Colin Cowherd earlier today and was saying basically that he thought it was one of C.J. Stroud's strengths, like his IQ. So basically, just trying to pitch for his boy.
Well, I don't know, but he didn't throw a lot of interceptions. Like he took
Right.
care of the ball. So I don't now. But the thing about
How many
C.J.
of
Stroud is he had the best weapons
All
in
right, I
college
was about to
football.
say how many of his stats were inflated by his personnel.
because that's what they always said about Bama quarterbacks with Tua having Ruggs and all them. And
Tua's actually for real though.
yeah, Tua had even better than because Stroud they weren't all healthy. Like Njimba only played like 3 games last
Well,
year.
Harrison
But
went out in the
arguably all
semifinal.
of the receivers healthy for Ohio State. They're as good as that Alabama core almost.
Yeah,
So
which reminds me that Georgia's 2 titles, the other team's best receiver went down in the first half on both.
yeah, and
Runs.
because they had no answer for him, and Ohio State's was even more egregious because they were up 2 touchdowns to start the 4th.
Yeah.
Low key, the Ohio State's defense choked too.
Yeah.
Stetson Bennett had that 70-yard pass. Nobody and the defender just slipped.
I kind of wish that TCU had just won it all.
No, that would have been terrible for the sport.
I think the worst thing for the sport was Georgia winning.
The worst thing for the sport was having TCU in the playoff. It was a joke.
Yeah,
I
I don't
mean,
think Bama was winning.
Look
that
how
playoff game.
Alabama played Kansas State, who beat them the week before in the conference championship.
No, I agree.
Bama looked like in a different planet.
And then I think that the Texans are probably going to just try to find their QB within the league already. And it looks like they're going to be drafting Will Anderson at number 2, which would be awesome to watch Bama guys go 1-2.
That would be cool. But it seems like they might trade for Lamar.
I did see that mock-up, but who knows?
Why would they trade for Lamar?
They would trade
Unless
the number
they're
2 pick,
really trying
and then
to-
the Ravens would draft whatever QB they like.
Yeah.
All right, moving over into our next 3 minutes topic. We have the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about the Celtics.
I was about to say.
And I'll tell you what, not that they're going to lose the series. They're not going to lose the series.
You said the Sixers are going to the finals.
I said that they're not going to lose the series.
The next
against-
series, though.
The
You
next
think they're going to
series-
lose that?
Yeah,
And it
I'm gonna
hurts that
pick
they
the
lost this
Sixers in
game.
7. No,
And that-
I know. And again, you know why it hurts the most? Because Joel Embiid gets more healthy.
Yes.
You want to get Joel Embiid hurting, but that's huge that they lost that game. The reason why I'm concerned about the Celtics is I don't understand how you just lost the finals last year. You should be coming into this postseason with a vengeance, like putting teams away. And it's just weird that they're giving up fourth quarter leads. Another thing that's concerning is why is Marcus Smart not guarding Trae Young?
Marcus Smart?
He's a defensive. He's
was.
a reigning
He fouled
defensive
him.
player of the year.
No, he got a foul.
No,
on offense.
Jaylen Brown was guarding him, and he didn't step up. That made no sense to me. There was 6 seconds left. You know he's gonna pull a 3, and Jaylen Brown
That was
gave him
deep,
a
though.
lot. No, but he was still open though.
Ice Trae, dude.
No, you got to be up, and then if he drives, then you just collapse.
You know, teams.
You don't want any player on the Hawks. Trae Young cannot take that shot.
Yeah.
You step up on him, and then Marcus Smart got your help, and then you live with someone else taking
That's
that
a crazy
shot.
shot, though. That shot.
I mean,
was
not
awesome.
but that's Trae Young's shot, top of the key, like 5 feet behind the 3-point line. The thing that makes it special is how quick his release was.
Yeah. No, what makes it special is the Hawks. The teams down by that point at that long into the game, like 10 seconds left or whatever it was, were 0-183 in the playoffs.
And I just want to say,
And then the Hawks just won.
I just want to say this one thing. I said before the series, Celtics in 5, and I said Trae Young can take over a game. 38 points, 13 assists. Now I know it's going 6, but
Yeah, I'm not
just
sure what
saying,
your
like,
point is.
you
Trae
said it
Young-
was going to be a sweep. I said, hold up, because Trae Young can
Because
take
I
over
didn't-
a game.
I didn't expect the Celtics to collapse. I think this is more of a testament to the Celtics. If you watch the games, they look so much better than the Hawks. It's stupid that the Hawks are in the game.
Yeah.
And
No, and
personnel-
DeJounte Murray, he didn't even play yesterday.
Neither did his 2 and 3 are out. The best defender on the
Clint
Hawks
Capella
are
is
out. The best defender on the Hawks are out, and his number 2 guy's out.
Yeah, who averages 25 a game. So
So like, what the heck?
yeah,
And then you lose. And and do I think that maybe perhaps that they go back to Atlanta and something happens because Atlanta's home and they win Game 6? It's possible. And if that happens, we all know anything can happen in Game 7.
it ain't gonna happen.
Anything can happen
It's
in Game
not
7.
gonna happen. The Celtics will close it out in Game 6, but it's still a huge missed opportunity because Joel Embiid is just gonna be more healthy.
Yeah, which
I
that's
got
a huge
Sixers
deal.
in 7.
He's at home icing his knee. He tweeted that he said this is some good hoops.
Yeah,
He tweeted that.
yeah. And if the Bucks are, I picked the Sixers before to go to the finals, if the Bucks lose and all the Sixers got to do is just beat the Celtics.
Well, let's say the Celtics lose too, and then they play the Hawks.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
probably the Heat.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a golden opportunity for the Sixers right now.
All right, moving over into our next 3-minute topic. Breaking news today as Kawhi Leonard is found out to have torn his meniscus. Yeah, I mean, this dude's Glass Joe. It's unbelievable.
It's really sad. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I guess he played game 2 on a torn meniscus.
Oh, he knew it was hurt?
No, well, they said that he re-sprained it game 1, and then he played game 2 with his knee sprain. He still dropped 31 though, but it sucks because if they're fully healthy, I think they're the best team in the West because their depth is insane. Like Norman Powell, this series was absolutely fantastic. He looks like he's going to be an all-star. Russell Westbrook played really well. Terrence Mann, all them guys. Like if they have Paul George and Kawhi, they're probably winning the West. But the thing that makes me happy is as a Lakers fan, I'm hyped that they're out. Because I was thinking before the series, like I don't like Kevin Durant, so I want him to lose. But also, I'm scared to play the Clippers because the Lakers never beat them.
Yeah, that's true.
And if they win this, they're gonna beat the Nuggets, and then you got to see them in the Western Conference Finals. Because I don't fear the Suns at all. 90% of their points come from their starters. You can handle that, but with the Clippers, with all them boys, and I think the Lakers would have lost that. So I'm glad.
And especially with the role players that have turned out to be pretty solid for the Lakers.
Yeah, they got the depth on the Suns by far. Everybody does, though.
But, like, I don't know if the Nuggets can beat the Suns either. But if Murray plays as good as he did last night, then I could see it.
I think that series is going 7.
What do you have, 36, 35 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. But
Jamal
Booker
Murray
has been playing insane. He had
I'm talking about Jamal Murray on the Nuggets.
Yeah,
Booker has been playing insane.
45.
Outside of Jimmy Butler, he's probably had the best.
But if they're going to have nights where they don't have it, and they're going to lose those games because their bench is terrible. They got Cameron Payne back, but I don't think that adds much. He only averages like 10.
I know that Kevin Durant had a slow start to that game as well, but
he ended up with 31. But he's not the bus driver right now, like Chuck says.
The bus driver.
Devin Booker is driving the bus right now.
He had 47.
And another interesting thing is no team has ever had to rely. Like I saw the stat where because I said that 90% of their offense comes from their starters. No team has won a championship with that percentage of the starters scoring that much. So they got to figure out something or they won't win. They won't win at all.
Yeah, that's crazy. 90%. It reminds you a little bit of the Nets with James Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant.
No, but they still had some dudes.
At first.
They still had Joe Harris. They still had Patty Mills, who was playing really well for them.
Right at first, before they traded for they had that roster after they traded Harden.
No, they had it. They had it while he was there. They traded away Spencer Dinwiddie
when they traded
and
to get James
Karis
Harden.
LeVert.
When they traded to get James Harden, they had no depth. I remember a time when they had no depth.
But people thought they had no depth, but then they had just random. They picked up Patty Mills. Joe Harris was still there. They still had some pieces. Nate, you can't even name me one guy off the Suns bench.
Crowder.
They haven't played anyone.
Jay Crowder.
No, he's off.
Where is he at?
He's at the I forget. He's not on the Suns anymore.
Is he on the Nets?
No, I think maybe he's on the Heat. No, he's not on the Heat.
Oh, Biyombo.
He might.
I know Cameron Payne.
Yeah. I think that he's on the Bucks.
Their third
Jay
man
Crowder.
is Josh Okogie from
Which
Georgia Tech.
Yeah, they have no depth at all.
Their bench had a total of 22 points.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done. So their starters scored 115 points or something like that.
But, I mean, if Devin Booker's dropping 50, what are you going to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's not going to happen all the time. Anthony Davis scored 10 points last game, and they still won. Had an awful game offensively. That's a really good sign.
Who's guarding Devin Booker?
They're just gonna have to throw Vanderbilt and Reeves, and they're just gonna have to. They have some dudes on the perimeter. Dennis Schroeder,
some help, and then who? I guess
Braun on KD.
Dennis probably on Chris Paul.
The thing with KD,
Braun's on KD, but He never has guarded
Russell
KD
on-
that
on
great,
Chris
huh?
Paul.
He always had help with KD.
I mean, who can guard KD?
Yeah, that's true.
But there's a lot of bodies that you just got to be. The thing about the Lakers, they're a very physical team, and you just got to be really physical with Kevin Durant. You got to make him uncomfortable.
It's like that clip of Greg Popovich, when they were like, "Why is LeBron James so hard to guard?" And he's like, "Have you seen him?"
Yeah.
He's like,
No,
"He's
it's
LeBron
like
James."
when they were talking about Steph Curry, and he was like, "Can you contain him?" He's like, "No, same way you can contain me. You can't," or something like that.
How do you contain him?
Oh yeah,
And
how
he
do you
goes,
contain him? Same way you can. Same way
contain
you can
me.
me. You can't.
Yeah.
It was cold.
I don't even know if that was cold. It's kind of retarded.
No, that was cool. That was cool. What do you mean?
All right, and then going over, we kind of combined 2 3-minute topics, but whatever, it's all good. Moving over into our first 5-minute topic, Warriors and Kings. Fox is back. We got Game 5 tonight.
I
You
just
think it's wraps?
I hope the Kings win. I'm gonna go with the Warriors to win this game because you just don't know how De'Aaron Fox is gonna play with a broken hand. Like Draymond's gonna be all over that because like he's gonna be slapping that hand every chance he gets. Gonna make him super uncomfortable. And if De'Aaron Fox isn't on, they're not gonna win this game. And I'm going with the team that has championship experience and another break for them. Like Nick Wright was saying, you can go through the whole year. Like the first time they won a championship, LeBron or Kyrie and Kevin Love were hurt. They would have definitely won that series, obviously, if they were healthy. Next year they lost. Next year they play. Kawhi Leonard goes down by that dirty play by Pachulia. They were up 20 in Game 1. They ended up winning that series, winning the title. Then next year James Harden hurts his hamstring in Game 5 when the Rockets were up 3-2. He goes down. They end up winning the championship. And then in 2019, Kevin Durant got hurt, whatever. They would have won that championship. Then the year in 2022, when they were playing Memphis, Ja goes down. They ended up winning that series. It just shows you. Now, you can go every single year and put an asterisk on every single title. You can do that. But it just shows you how much luck is involved when you're a dynasty, even with the best players. It's crazy. But another break for the Warriors. And I'm sure when they play the Lakers, AD is going to go down or something. Is it just?
Yeah, you never know.
Like if
I mean, I got the Kings tonight.
You do?
Yeah, for one reason.
The Warriors suck on the road.
Yeah, the Kings are home. And until they win on the road,
You think
I'm
every
picking,
single home team wins
I'm
this
picking-
series?
No, because then the Kings win, right?
No, the Kings win. They're up 3-2, and then they go to
And then lose. That's what I'm saying. But then they win the series, though.
You think the Warriors will win Game 7 at Sacramento? That's what I'm saying.
So between the two, you're saying between Game 5 and Game 7, you think they win Game 5?
I'm saying,
If they
do you
lose
think
this,
the
do you think they lose
you
the
think the
series?
home team wins every single game this series? So like,
No, I think that the Kings win in Golden State up 3-2. Yeah, I
Really?
think no, I don't think that.
there's no shot there.
No.
So you think the Kings will win in 7?
You got the thing that's really weird
If
about
you're
this
the
series.
Lakers, who do you want?
There's multiple games in this series where the team that played better per se lost. That's what's weird about it. Like most of the games came down to like a last second shot. Like the Warriors in Game 1, I think overall probably should have won the game.
Yeah.
And then Steph had a chance at the buzzer but missed. And then they go to Golden State and they Sacramento probably should have won the game.
Win.
And I think it was Game 3.
No, dude, the Warriors took it to him Game 3.
But then it was Game 4, and then Harrison Barnes misses a shot, and Fox was hurt the whole game. So then the Warriors end up winning.
Yeah, but I mean the Warriors were up 4, and then Steph called that timeout.
I just
meant
meant
have one.
like throughout the game, it felt like that. You know what I mean? Like for instance, Memphis,
Like the Kings had a chance.
like the Lakers won, but throughout the majority of the second half, it felt like Memphis was controlling the game. It was like that's what I mean.
I guess, yeah. And in the fourth quarter when they were up 7, that's when I thought I was like, okay, like Memphis probably gonna win this game. And
D'Lo
Russell
hit
three straight
straight
threes. But
threes.
the Lakers, the reason why Memphis was in that game is because they had a 14-1 run to end the half. The Lakers were in complete control of that game and then just completely fell apart. at the end
Yeah,
of the
they were up
quarter.
15 with 2 minutes left in
Yeah.
the first half.
You can't
That's a
do
huge
that
deal.
stuff, bro. That's why the one thing about the Lakers that scares me is the inconsistency. Like I have no idea how they're going to come out
Yeah.
Game 5. Like if they're going to have a lot of energy or what.
If AD's gonna have more than 4,
Yeah, AD needs to come out guns blazing that game.
It's
they
weird
need to
'cause-
put them out in 5, bro.
if you watch the game, it doesn't really feel like he's bad on offense. It just feels like he's not
He's just missing
trying.
shots.
But like
He's just missing shots.
80 when 80's on, he's like going like this. He's backing you down. He gets the ball.
Yeah.
He's doing like a fadeaway or he's doing a double move and laying it up. And then he does it like 3 or 4 times. And then maybe he like tries to expand and misses a 3 or something. But like for the most part, his shots aren't like super widespread. Like it felt like he got the ball, then he passed it back out. And then like 2 minutes later, you get the ball again and he bricks and he wouldn't shoot again for 2 more minutes. So now 6 minutes have gone by and he's 1 for 2. You know what I mean? That's how
Yeah, like
felt.
it didn't feel like he missed a lot of like hooks and stuff, but when 80's on, he's getting a bunch of putbacks. Like he's living in the paint. And
When the
also
Lakers
what
are good, they're living in the paint.
And
That's the
what
team.
kickstarts their offense is like him on a fast break. Like Anthony Davis is really good on fast breaks, and they weren't really getting any turnovers from Memphis that game. So,
No, I got
but
it.
80's gotta get to the free throw line, man.
And then we kind of already started this conversation. We keep moving into the other topic, but we're going to go into the Lakers and Grizzlies. So I think that in game 4, we received just another example of LeBron James proving that he is not just clutch, but that he's one of the, if not the clutchest players ever. I think that when you look at the clutchest players of all time, you can put 1 Jordan, 2 LeBron. You can put 1 LeBron, 2 Jordan. Everybody after that is so far incredibly below. Like, it's even worse than the GOAT debate when you look at the clutchest players ever. There is such a disparity between 1 and 2 and the rest. Yeah. It's not even close.
That's like what we were talking about whenever you see a random stat on ESPN when they just make up stats, it's always LeBron, Michael Jordan, and some random guy. They are like in every single category, they're like 1 or 2. It's crazy.
LeBron, Jordan, and Bob McAdoo.
Yeah. But
or like it's always James Harden is now the first player since Michael Jordan to do this.
You know what made me really impressed by the play is he was just off the whole game. Like he couldn't find it offensively. In the fourth quarter, he didn't even have the ball in his hands for like 6 minutes. They were running the offense through Austin Reeves.
Yeah.
So it just looked like he was completely out of it.
He was gassed.
And he was gassed. He was gassed. But what made that layup so amazing is he's got Tillman, who's this big, strong dude on him. He gets past him, and then he hits off the top of the glass because Jaren Jackson Jr. has like 6 blocks that game, the Defensive Player of the Year, one of the best shot blockers in the league. And to have that touch at his size to be able to just hit out the top of the backboard is insane to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
No, it was nuts.
And because people are like I thought people were gonna be like, oh, it's a layup, it's not as clutch, like as a jump shot or whatever. But to be able to have that awareness of who's a shot blocker is just crazy. It's insane. And then what made the cherry on top was in OT that drive by Dylan Brooks and one layup that kind of sealed the game.
Yeah.
And what's funny about the Grizzlies is the reason why the NBA doesn't respect them is because they only talk when they're up. Like Dylan Brooks hasn't talked to the media, or John Morant hasn't talked to the media for the last 2 games that they've lost. You can't do that. Like nobody's gonna respect you when you only talk when you're up. And like you were saying, Dylan Brooks deleted his Instagram. Like if you're gonna dish it out, bro, you got to take it. You got to be able to take
100%.
it.
And yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. As far as the media goes, and not only that, but it looks like he deleted his Instagram as well. I mean, the dude. LeBron just like completely destroyed this man's confidence.
Yeah,
Like-
I was saying before the podcast, it's like Eminem and MGK. When Eminem said the line, "I got to give you a career to destroy it."
Yeah, had to
It's
give you a
almost
career
like
to destroy it.
it's almost like LeBron. Like obviously LeBron didn't go at
Yeah.
him, but he gave Dylan Brooks all this publicity,
Yeah.
and Dylan Brooks could not handle it.
Yeah,
Like
Lethal.
Dylan Brooks is like the 4th or 5th best player on the Grizzlies,
Yeah,
and he's getting attention like he's a superstar, and completely just could not handle it.
no.
And then he
put it on
said
himself.
and then he said the media was painting that picture. It's like, nah, bro, you just went at, arguably the greatest player ever. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's gonna be pushback on that. That's what I don't understand about these players, bro. Like, they say like, and Kyrie's kind of another example of this. Like, they're like the media. Like, obviously, the media can be malicious at times, and I'm not saying the media is perfect by any means, but a lot of these players create their own
Narratives.
circumstance, and then they just blame it on everyone else.
Yeah,
Like, I don't understand. Like, Go to the media and talk about it. Talk about how you got your butt whooped for 2 games and that you're the statistically worst player in the postseason.
Yes.
And I like Dylan Brooks, man. I do.
I think Dylan Brooks is fine. I just think I think it's funny that if the Grizzlies had won, or even if they were the team up 3-1, we would not hear the end of Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
But now the Lakers are up 3-1, and he's deleting his Instagram, and he's not answering to the media. And he's saying, I'm out.
Yeah, they're kind of just being punks right now because the Lakers are definitely playing with more class. They haven't really said anything. They're just been like, every player on there just been like, we're focusing on our game.
Well, the
And
difference
they haven't
in class,
talked after the games. They haven't even said
the difference
anything.
in class and
The cameras.
no, it's okay. The difference in class and age is shown because
Oh, yeah.
Dylan Brooks said it to the media, and LeBron went straight to Dylan Brooks the next game and said it to his face.
Yeah. He didn't even say
He
anything.
said, "Do your
And
job."
then
he
when-
just went and dunked it. That part has me weak.
Yeah.
He's
He
like,
was,
now watch this dunk.
yeah. No, he was like, make some shots, do your job. He was like basically just calling him a clown.
Yeah.
It was funny though.
And then
But
just,
the faces he was making to Dylan Brooks, like,
you causing some problems.
yeah. It was kind of funny. And then Brooks was like,
Yeah,
And
I didn't realize
Brooks looked like
when I
he
saw
was
that clip-
shell-shocked that he was talking to him like that.
and he was like,
Yeah. Yeah. I like Dylan Brooks. I think because like if you look at Dylan Brooks, he's not a talented guy. Like if you look at his jump shot, he just has 0 touch. So he's fought like to get to the position he's in, which is respect. But if you're gonna be that guy, you also gotta take the hits.
if you're gonna talk that much, I would be like Kobe in the postseason. I'd be up there at 4 a.m. getting shots in.
I just wouldn't obviously everybody's got to his head because of how like he's shooting so poorly, but he's still taking so many shots. And what the Lakers have been able to do because of how bad he shot is just fill in the box and put like 2 guys on Ja and Desmond Bane every time they have the ball. They just leave him wide open.
Yeah,
and he just
wide
keeps
open.
bricking. So it's gave the Lakers a huge advantage. I'm wondering if the Grizzlies should just like play him a lot less because of how bad he's shooting.
No, you have to
Yeah.
play him way less.
Yeah.
And who I would love to see step
and
up
he's
as
not-
a Grizzlies fan, and I'm not, but if I was one, is Jaren Jackson has to play like how he did in game 1.
Yeah. He was fantastic in game 1 and he hasn't gotten the ball a lot. Like I haven't seen him in many one-on-ones in the post. Like he's been lethal defensively and rebounding, but he's got to give you a 30 piece.
Especially as AD has proven to be so
a roller
inconsistent.
coaster, yeah.
Like when AD is bad, Jaren Jackson has to be great.
Yeah. He needs to take advantage of that.
Yeah. All right, moving over into our clip for the day. This is where we'll depart from you guys after this. But you got it? So I guess we're gonna go with it like this. Top 3? Top 5?
Top 3.
Top 3.
There's only 3 names worthy.
All right.
Hold on 1 second.
And you don't want shot, you want clutch.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
You don't want shot, you just want clutch. Right?
Clutch.
Yeah.
Not who do I want to take the last shot, yeah.
Okay. Who are the top 3 clutchest players in NBA history?
Number 1, Michael Jordan. He's got 9 buzzer beaters, the most in NBA history.
Is it number 1? Like
Yeah,
that's
number
your order?
1.
He's the clutchest?
Yeah, he's the clutchest player.
So who's your top 3? Why'd you
Oh, yeah. Number 2, I got LeBron James. 5 buzzer beaters in the playoffs, most by far. What?
Who's your third? Or do
All
you
right,
want me to
let's
go
just-
back and forth with you?
Let's just redo this.
All right. Just go ahead and do your top 3.
Okay.
Or do you want to put LeBron 1 then?
Do you want me to put?
No, I don't care.
I can't. It's so hard to rank these dudes. I just like saying like the 3 best.
Just say them like that. The 3 best are 1, or don't say 1. Just say the 3 best are LeBron James, blah,
Okay.
blah, blah, blah.
All right, the 3 most clutchest players in NBA history. We got LeBron James, 5 buzzer beaters in the playoffs, more than Jordan and Kobe combined. We got Michael Jordan, 9 buzzer beaters, the most of any player in NBA history. And we got Kobe Bryant, the most fearless and makes the most fearless player and makes I had it. All right, hold on.
The most fearless, and it's got that Mamba mentality.
And Kobe Bryant, the most fearless player and the best tough shot maker in NBA history.
W. I like it. All right, that's it for episode number 57 of the Good Point Bro podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. My name's Cam. It's my other bro, Cam. Don't sleep. That's right, Cam. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. Go check us out on Instagram at goodpoint.bro. No, go check us out on Instagram at goodpointbro, on TikTok at goodpoint.bro, and as you guys know, on YouTube at the Good Point Bro podcast. Go ahead and check out our second channel on YouTube as well, Good Point Bro. No, yeah, Good Point Bro Clips. No, what is it called?
What? Adams?
Yeah, Picks. Good Point Bro Picks. Boss Master Fresh, aka Adam, aka Boss Master Adam. So go check that one out, guys. Mr. Fresh. We'll get you guys right, get you guys some money. All right. It's been a pleasure. Peace.